Mariska Fernandez from Tribute Entertainment, and we are here today with Jonathan Frakes, director of Star Trek Discovery. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
On returning for the third season. So what was your first reaction when you heard about us moving into the future with this time jump?
Well, at the end of last season, I wondered what's going to happen because she turned into the Red Angel and we went and they were separated. And it was a question of who survived and who didn't. It was a great cliffhanger. So the beginning of the beginning of the third season started with just Michael Burnham and Book, and it is an entirely different look in an entirely different world that they have magically changed the whole tone of the show. They're 930 years into the future, or we are 930 years into the future, and our lead, Michael Burnham, is separated from the rest of the family. So one wonders, and then I got in episode 3, and I was able to do the reunion, the homecoming episode, where they feel like they've been given a second chance. All of them, didn't expect to see each other again. They thought they'd lost Michael, and Michael thought she'd lost them, and so it opens a brand new can of worms.
How does Star Trek Discovery honor the legacy of Star Trek?
Every day on Discovery, Alex Kurtzman, who's our leader and creator, and Michelle Paradise, who is the showrunner on our show, and Sonequa, who is our astounding leader on the set, bring some of that magic and that hope that Roddenberry had created. It's always in the script, and Sonequa embodies it in the way that she leads her life, spiritually and professionally. So it's always there. It's always on the set, and it helps the work.
Yeah.
It helps the stories, and it comes out in the show. So it affects all 3 parts of this experience: the preparation, the shooting, the doing, building the car, and then when the car drives off, it has some of Roddenberry in it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
At last year's Fan Expo, you mentioned that Star Trek, how does it embrace, you said it's going to embrace a lot of the old school optimism from Star Trek. How so?
Well, the new season has a more optimistic bent because we've left behind some of the darkness of what they had gone through. And the Discovery Company, the Discovery ship, is an anomaly in a world that's 900 years into the future. But the anomaly that they have, including this ability to have the mycelial instead of a dilithium, is unique, it turns out. And the relationship that they have with each other, even though they've come from so many centuries away, they're united in a world. Federation still exists, and yet Discovery is from no one's memory.
Right.
So it's exciting.
Right. I'm most excited as well for the dual identity, because how does the show, you say, embrace the new as well as keep the familiar so that can bring new fans as well?
I think the familiar is in the tone and in the storytelling. And just simply, the most obvious familiarity is that they will see the characters that they've come to love. And I don't know that anybody's going to register what it means to go 900 years in the future. I'm not sure quite. And we every day we struggle with how do we express that? How do we show that? What is the technology? What do the clothes look like? What do the sets look like? But what keeps the fans coming back, and we hope what makes the show continue to work, is that these characters who we now have had 2 years to get to know, and the relationships that we've come to understand and be interested in and compelled by, are whatever time frame they're in, are there for us.
And I have to ask about Picard. What was it like reuniting with Patrick Stewart?
Patrick Stewart has never been better. It was a joy to be with him both as a director and as an actor. And I'm so proud of the success of how this show has come out of the chute.
Yeah. And fans, of course, will want to know if there's a possibility of a crossover.
A crossover?
With Picard as well as with Discovery, if there's any chance.
I would say that's an unlikely crossover.
Okay.
But I've been wrong before.
What would you like to see happen in the future with Discovery?
Oh, Discovery, I'm very excited I'm very excited to see how we come out of season 3 and transition into season 4.
You have ideas for that already?
I am not writing it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
The pleasure's mine.
It's a pleasure, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you.